So here's the thing about the next mission. The next mission is a really, really technical thing, basically, and I do not have the ability to do it right now. Unfortunately. So I'm going to be playing Sky Shield through very, very quickly, but with not the optimal speedrun strat. Because if I mess it up even slightly, it takes way more time. So, super safety strat time, unfortunately. For anyone who wants to know, the strat is basically you finish off 3 of them at the same exact time, and that gives you... It means that you don't have to deal with the reinforcements. Use DTs for it. But honestly, it's only slightly faster, and it's way riskier. What I am going to do is use Stalkers to get a lot of cash on this map real quick.
Durability calculations updated.
And that's going to afford me a lot of stuff.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
And basically we're going to go Stalker DT to crush through everything. Gotta wait for the Dark Shrine to finish though. No upgrades necessary. Probably one more gate. And I will be getting all of the bonus objectives on this one because they're pretty cheap and easy solarite. So I send this guy up there to get that bonus so he doesn't drain my shields. I'm just going to push south. This should be enough to get the south one with a combination of orbital strike. Just going to try my best to not lose units. Why do I say words?
From these devices will slowly damage our shields. But their solarite reactors may be useful.
The best way to lose a unit is to say I don't want to lose a unit.
Would be highly advised.
Wait, who's throwing me under the bus? What did I do? Oh no. Am I being made fun of for my document? Because the document was originally for me, not for you guys. And then I was just like, well, I might as well make it I might as well make it public. So people could know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice through this. Then I'm going to blast this guy. I am losing a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. Grab that while the DT kills over here, and just build some more DTs. These can take down the bonus objective while that's happening. Pull back. Careful. Very careful.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
And we should just be able to blitz through the remainder of them. 5 DTs is a lot. I'm going to need a couple Stalkers just for the anti-Banshee. And I think they have a battlecruiser at the end, but I don't remember. Because I haven't actually played against the reinforcement parts very often. I'm going to get a pylon over here, so I can reinforce the attack, and let's go. Oh, the DT didn't kill the MP Scrambler at all. I wonder what he was doing with his life when I sent him over there. Nice job, buddy.
They will help our Nexus Point defend against enemy incursions.
We're saving the platform anyway, saving the platform because we don't want it to hit Core Hall. Because everybody will die. And that's not good juju. Nailed it. Look at that Banshee. Can't believe I missed.
A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Part of it is they don't know how gravity works, so Or maybe it just uses some anti-gravity system to stay over a specific point. Like they don't understand how geostationary orbit or something works. It's in low orbit. I don't know. The whole space station doesn't really make sense if you science, so try not to science it. It's kind of like in Star Wars where things just float in midair. This one's going to stop floating, and then it'll start falling.
The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard.
So that Solarite's good.
I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Blink regenerates stalker shields. That's why I often do the pants adjustment blink, where you're just like kind of pulling your guys in a direction. It's not just random blinking for no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, one more.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands.
I don't know if I'm going to have time for another orbital strike. That's fine. Just keep blinking forward and keep clearing. Oh, a tank. That's a lot of Banshee. So a lot of things could go wrong on the next mission. I'm gonna give it my all, and if it doesn't work out, then it's not over. I should be able to salvage.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship sub.
Need to get the subsystem. Oh, Chronosurge. Orbital Assimilator. I think.
Many of my Dark Templar have...
Let's get into it. What do you mean the StarCraft 1 ghost sounds cool? You don't like it when the guy goes when he dies? It's beautiful. It's basically art. So we're gonna grab the cache. There's some down here, some up here.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective.
I think I want
at
9
sieging
workers
enemies or defending our allies.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them,
I shouldn't have
I'll
pulled
return
those
any
with that.
Protoss technology they've collected to you.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Core. And once
Swing
you got
down.
your defenses in place,
We need to be
bring the
building
heat.
as many immortals as possible.
I return to serve.
Oh, I was supposed to get warp harmonization. Well, this is fine.
This disruption has hit my forces
It's not
hard.
perfect,
We've
but
taken heavy casualties.
it's definitely
We're going
fine.
to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Because I have
Already
Chronosurge
on it.
instead.
Your position will be secure till they fire off that keystone again.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe
I like that
we
guy's
hid
so
now.
bored about us liberating the facility.
Some of our medics
Oh,
will stay
do
behind
better
in
next
case you
time.
need
You're so slow. Is locking Jim in? No, it's not in the speedrun. That is a like 40-minute strategy, not a 5-minute strategy. Don't kill this guy, please. He needs to survive. Because he's got the cash. No. That's not good. That's really bad. That guy is supposed to reset. And the fact that he didn't is pretty devastating. So I'm not going to be able to get the quick kill. I'm going to have to go for the backup strat, I think.
I return to serve.
Yeah, I definitely do. I don't nearly have enough immortals. I was supposed to Chronosurge a bunch of stuff out right there.
Powerful energies. I expect it will fire again soon.
I heed.
This is okay. It's the same basic idea. It'll just be one round later.
We await the Shadow God.
4, 3, 2, 1. So during the disruption, these bonus objectives are stunned, which means that we can take them out. And normally I would be going for the victory right here, however, because that thing happened with the aggro reset, I can't. Instead, I'm going to defend, and then we're going to wait through one more day cycle. It's not going to be a time loss of the entire day cycle, thankfully, because we're going to have way more damage output for the second one. But it is going to be a bit of a time loss. How is this guy at half HP? What happened to him? Does anybody have any idea how that guy could have possibly ended up at that HP? That's so confusing. How weird.
Thank you for your help.
He's just really unmotivated.
To the front line.
I love it. This is one of those times I really wish there was replays so we could check what that immortal was doing with his life.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
So normally you're supposed to win right there, at about this time.
Ahead to the Keystone's location.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius
I
Corps.
forgot about this money. Yeah, it's going to be a couple minute time loss. Oh no. I just want this guy to live. I feel bad for him. He worked really hard. And these guys are just following my Centurions to the end of the earth today. How odd. How come the Dominion is now light blue? I think that the color change of the Dominion is to symbolize the fact that Valerian is in charge instead of, Minsk? I don't know if that actually stays the case, or if it's just for this mission. Oh, and Jimmy is light blue, that is true. And no, there are two different factions. One of them is Rainer's Raiders, and the other one is Terran Dominion. I don't know. It's a good question, though. That is true. Valerian is also a Minsk, but when I say Minsk, I mean Arcturus. The handsome one. So I'm going to get ready for the push. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a hybrid out, so I don't have to deal with it during the stun. Nope. Come on. Had a hard time for a hit scan guy. Kill these couple of guys. Melt through the hybrid. Alrighty. I'm ready to go. Oh, I'm supposed to go through the top, aren't I? If you mess it up on day one, you want to go through the top because they attack Valerian. So we want to kill this hybrid.
The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is.
Well, I didn't lose any time because the disruption still hasn't happened. That was a good catch, though. I'm glad I figured that out. It would have been a pain. 2, 1, go. I don't know this route up here too well because I've never really taken it. Yeah, so I would have run into those hybrids if I took the bottom. We got the pain train coming. So we need to kill 2 Reavers, 3 of those Dominators, and the objective in the span of the night. These are the easiest. There should be another one. And then I want to attack this missile turret to start pulling the Dominators, I think. Yeah, pull 2 of them. We use Orbital Bombardment to deal a ton of damage to them. Try to micro out a Psystorm. 1 more. Then we just target down the Keystone container. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Best robotic siege unit in Legacy of the Void is the Tempest. Actually, the best robotic siege unit in Legacy of the Void is probably the Tal'Darim not Void Reaver. Wrong game. One sec, I need to get all these correct. It's supposed to be like that. And then we have a new... The Annihilator, that's what it's called. No, the Wrathwalker sucks. The Annihilator is way better. The Immortal variant is the best long-range siege unit. You give it a Havoc, and then it kills everything. Oh, not Annihilator. What was it called? The one that's like, and then it like rains death on the enemies, and it's like, twinkle twinkle little dead. Yeah, Vanguard. Twinkle twinkle little dead. So this is the part that you can't speed up. We're gonna have to wait around for a little bit for this cutscene to trigger. Oh, we can kill these guys up here actually.
Before it is destroyed.
Just chain stun. And guess what building we're making, guys? The Dark Shrine, because the beginning of this run is all about DTs. There's really no other viable unit. It does expand a little bit later. Not a whole lot.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
And then we're gonna cheat. So this attack wave incomes. We'll make sure we have Guardian Shield up. That's enough for now. We need to build some Dark Templar. And once I get 2 Dark Templar, I'm going to start pushing.
Gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
I'm going to save my first Solar Lance for the enemy. Let's take all this down. There's a bunch of money up there that'll be good to grab.
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent.
Doesn't raw solarite sound like one of those health food things? You had normal solarite, but now you can buy solarite in the raw. No processing. Oh yeah, I need to actually open the door. Knock knock.
Tal'Darim force field. We need to destroy its power source to clear the way.
Easy. Now we're going to kind of slowly peel our way through these. I like the Sky Warp Prism. And then it just... it's just like, nope. Out of here. I've never seen that before. That's amazing. Where did he go? Okay. We're doing good over here. Oh, why did I make a stalker? I gotta do this the smart way. So we're gonna save.
We've discovered more
Just in
sensors.
case.
I will activate them now. Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound
Good.
on the facility.
Warp prisms.
Good.
Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's
Don't die, don't die, don't die. Thank you.
against us.
Another solarite sample obtained.
Then go 1,
Acquired
2,
all of the
3.
raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see
450. That one's always really scary because there's a decent number of things there. Ooh. Okay. Where do I go? Temple of Unification is next. Right? So we want that.
You can assign your warriors
Make sure I have my
to a factory.
upgrades.
We have acquired new robotic support
We don't use either of those. Whatever. Energizer for later.
Our scouts are reporting here.
Zeratul. Many
If I can do this mission well, it seems so cool. If I can't, I'm gonna look like a fool.
I am the voice of the Anan Porkal. I am the heart. Time for
We're gonna pop over here.
Our stargates can now
We're gonna hit this guy, pull him back.
They are extremely
We didn't want to pull everything there. That's fine.
Our enemy across long distances.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warriors' presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
Gonna grab the lock.
you require my skills.
We go up here.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
State thy
We're not going to the right hand side yet.
one with the shadows.
So we have bigger fish to fry. We're not getting the Titanic Warp Prism, unfortunately. We don't have time. Sorry for all your Titanic Warp Prism enthusiasts out there. Because we're almost done.
It shall be as you say.
You want to see a GGG rap video? Dude, I can barely speak English. Words don't come out of my mouth well. So now is the tricky part. I'm going to quick save. Send this guy up here, this guy over here.
Back from the enemy base. We must focus on the celestial locks.
And we go. Oh no. 1, 2. We had to use extra ones on that, so it's going to take a little bit more. That's okay though. We need to not lose these guys. Actually, what we might be able to do is... the Reaper went onto it. Oh, the Reaper went off to it. The Reaper went onto it. Reaper, stop. I'm really trying to distract. Got it. It was really close to being super clean. That was still good. That was still great. It's just that end was a little bit sketch. So normally what you're supposed to do is 2 solar lances in one of the... at the top one to kill the Archons and the Stalkers. And then you do 1 solar lance at the bottom to take down some of the defenders. But then I messed up. So I sent the Phoenix a little bit at the wrong angle, so I pulled the Archons and stuff, and I needed to panic. Otherwise, if you don't do that right, then an attack wave is like heading down to one of the locks. You have no extra time. And it's basically a full reset.
No time.
There's some sketch skips on this one, and I'm just going to do somewhat normal play. Instead, I'm going to do a couple of the skips. I'm definitely going to do the ending skip. But there's a middle one that's like really, really risky that's just not worth it.
Purity of essence. Prove your strength.
Strength in unity. The future is ours.
So the constructs hold the keys.
Open sesame.
Let us proceed. These devices emit solar energy.
We do want to get these solarite though.
Look out! Hybrid!
Our knowledge is your heritage.
So how does everybody feel about space manatees?
We'll have to destroy it.
Are they the greatest villains of all time? Sources say yes.
Yes. You have my attention.
So if I was feeling real risky, what I would have done is activated both of these at the same time. But then I wouldn't be accounting for the fact that I'm tired and bad, and I would have died right there. So I'm glad that I made the responsible choice. A little close for comfort there.
I am the swarm.
Summon the Banes. Artanis to the point. Starts the event. Kill the dropships.
Is with us. The shrine still functions.
Explain yourself.
Why would space manatees need a world? I mean, have you seen a manatee? They're not exactly fast. Of course they need a world ship.
Yes. You have my attention.
Arak and Vayash.
I need answers.
Change is upon us. Together, dawn will come.
So the hard part is remembering to stand onto the point at the end.
Bold.
I often forget that.
Our path is clear.
So, it's hard to see. I should have pointed it out, but those two Colossus, when they come in, they do this like little tippy toe dance when they come in. It's really funny. They like don't take their full stride length. It's phenomenal. Oh, I don't need to stand on this one. Maybe that's why I have a hard time with it, is because one of them you have to stand on, the other you don't.
Make it quick.
So I'm going to be starting the fight over here with Artanis while I target down these guys. I'm not going to do the big skip, though, where you just keep going with Artanis. That one's a little bit too bold for my taste right now. It doesn't even save that much time.
Make it quick. You have my attention.
Instead, I'm just going to tank the constructs like a boss. Whoa.
Speak.
There's a lot of incoming damage.
Arak and Vayash.
Alright.
I lead.
What?
We shall prevail. Together, we are strong.
What fools you are to attack me. I've come this far.
We're going to pass this way.
This passage has caved in as well. Wait.
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
Allnar shall serve it.
There can be no doubt.
We're going to do that. When Artanis gets low, we give him the health potion. And we finish everything off. Perfect. I'm gonna try to murder the construct this time, help the Tal'Darim, or the Mobius, because we have to wait for the animation after that. Then we get to the last portion here. Playing too much Warcraft. I know. I mix up my Warcraft and Starcraft terms all the time. I don't know what anything is anymore.
Ready your blades, Templar.
Honestly, though, Cenarius was way harder than Amon. For anyone who wants a fun behind-the-scenes of that Cenarius clip, by the way, I actually had to do that fight twice, because the first time... Well, actually, I had to do the fight like 18 times. Because I actually did it perfectly on my first shot, and then after I killed Cenarius, a freaking peon got killed by a Chimera. Like, it was like, victory achieved, and then a peon just died. And I was so upset, and then I had to do the fight like 15 more times to actually get it right again. It sucked. But it was worth it. I really, really liked that segment of the video. So I'm glad that I got to make it. Yeah, Cenarius gets Chimeras. That's why you don't get them in the Night Elf campaign, is he used them all in that fight. So what I'm doing is basically dropping AoEs behind me and utilizing Mr. Laser here to kill everybody. Mr. Laser is in fact your best friend in this entire campaign.
I need answers.
The future is ours.
I've come
This part can be real sketch, though.
My search continues.
So we're going to swing over here. We're going to AoE in. Try to do huge damage. Take down these hybrid. Artanis heal. Now Kerrigan's going to grab the health pack to heal. Good fight. Good fight. Then we dash up here to start the event. We gotta kill the behemoth. We're gonna chain stun this other guy while we target down the behemoth. That's fine. That's what his heal is for. That was pretty good.
These gods of yours have a lot to answer for.
I lead.
So next mission is Adepts and Corsair, Solar Lance, Centurion. So we got Solar Lance, Orbital Assimilator. No, that's fine. Construction time, shield regeneration.
The starfighters have arrived.
Sentinel's way better. We're never switching off of that. Adept is way better. Dark Templar still. Energizer's fine. Corsair. Looks like Rohana had a tummy ache there, and that's fine.